Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, the Baylor head coach told me pregame, one of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for this season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bears ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense has the ball first today. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Line getting set on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Out wide left, it's Lee. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Eakin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rush is on, and they got it.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Rush right in his face. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes DJ Lagway. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass.
More of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Left side is Carter. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Making the adjustment. Right back to the well. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. From the gun, it's Dickey. Taken down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Simmons. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Lee. But got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Look out! Left side is Freeman. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway, because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Pulls and fired complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Quick give. It's Turner. They put the brakes on him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Got an alley. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Here's Lagway to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Miller. Runs through, man. He might have some space. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. Got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Hits inside. It's Dickey. Just smothered on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Dickey. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's got 59 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Dickey. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Out wide right, it's Simmons. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's Danzy. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Right side, it's Simmons. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll give it to Joyner. And he's brought down after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Running the red zone. It's Joyner. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. This is a designed run. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
And you could tell he trusted himself, thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
Flagway. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like...
Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the field. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to pass. It's Flagway. He's got it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going for it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. Uh-oh, look out. Enough to move the chains. He now has 84 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Powers inside. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's BYU in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. And now back to your game in Waco. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Aranda at the half, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start. At home, they're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide left, it's Freeman. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Lagway wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky 1st half.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play. And that would be the definition of 1st down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, and they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Drops back. It's Hammond. Quick completion on the out. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick up.
Makes the grab in their space.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Baylor.
Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Out wide right, it's Joyner. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Hand off to Joyner. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Joyner again. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Looking downfield is Hammond. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Lagway. Left side is Livingston. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Throwing, Lagway. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. And we are just about ready to go with the final quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun on third down, Lagway fires downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the left side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They give it to him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Third and long right here. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Oh, pressure's coming. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. To the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it. Stick the hand up in the air. Catch the football. Get to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Here's Lagway to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Out wide left, it's Freeman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Play fake Lagway. Still looking to his right. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. The Bears will hustle to the line. Flagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Left side, it's Brown. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Flagway. Extending the play. Sweet cut there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Bears are threatening on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Not enough juice on that one.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Flagway from the gun on third down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. From the gun, it's Hudson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. Knocked down immediately. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Fires to the middle. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Kick is in the air. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these.
Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Lagway wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Miller. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got it.
When you have a leader like this guy, you've got a chance to win, and that's what you see right now. There's just a different energy in this offense trailing in this 2-minute situations. He's already thrown a couple of touchdowns. He's made some massive plays, and he's got the defense on their heels here late.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Couldn't set his feet.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
This time he's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Right at the line. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.